We are gonna be starting with Blueprints. This is gonna be our second stream playing Curse Mode. We played one stream yesterday of Curse Mode, and we got through 15 days of Curse Mode in one stream, which is crazy. Because in that amount of time in the regular stream, in the regular mode, I probably would have played like 2, maybe 3 max, 2 to 3 days max in that amount of time. But Curse Mode is so hard that the runs end so fast because you start with 13 steps. You start with almost no steps. So, Curse Mode, to summarize what we've done in the first 15 days, we've managed a couple of permanent upgrades to try to get closer to reaching room 46. The objective is to reach room 46 on Curse Mode, but it's really hard because you start with only 13 steps, and you lose a key every time you draft an orange room, you lose a step every time you draft a bedroom, you lose a coin every time you draft a shop, and you lose a gem every time you draft a green room, and every time you draft a red room, you lose one of everything. So, like, very hard to manage your resources. But most limiting factor is steps. Second most limiting factor I found is keys. And then after that, gems. So what have we managed to do so far? We've managed to open the west gate through the garage, but we don't really go to draft the outer room very often. It takes 4 steps to draft the outer room and 6 steps if you enter the outer room. So it's just really expensive in terms of your step economy. We've unlocked the gemstone cavern with the VAC indicators. That's nice. It starts us with 2 extra gems. What else have we done? We've moved the minecart in the basement. We have gotten like 5 upgrade discs, I think. We've also turned the 4 gas valves, but we haven't gotten we haven't been able to do the chess puzzle yet. If we can do the chess puzzle and get Banner of the King, we can increase the possibility that we get blueprints, which is great because we don't want the other colors. The other colors are coming with downsides. We've drafted the foundation. Have we lowered the elevator? Yes, I think so. I think we've lowered the elevator, but we haven't been able to get to the antechamber a single time so far. Once we get to the antechamber, we can get like the basement key and then go down the foundation. What else have we done? We've gotten a couple of allowance tokens. We've gotten the trading post and cloister allowance token. I think that's it. Right? Yeah, because we have 4 allowance. We could try to go and do... If we ever do get to the inner sanctum, we could try to do inner sanctum sigils to get allowance that way. So what else do we still need to do? Main thing, in terms of like carryover, what else do we still need to do? We've gotten the mine cart. We basically just need to get to the antechamber, right? And not die. Get to the antechamber and not die to steps or keys. That's going to be really hard. I don't know if we can go for it just yet. We've unlocked conservatory. Yeah, usually, like, running down to the basement and coming back up, we're going to need running shoes and stuff for that, to not die on steps. Okay, let's go. We're not going to pick up the allowance right now. We're going to draft a hallway to begin with because we don't have any keys right now. So this is one strategy, is to draft the colored rooms that make you lose resources when you don't have those colors. Or when you don't have those resources yet. So like, when you have no keys, when you draft an orange room, normally you would lose a key, but because we have no keys, we don't lose any keys. Go security here. I hate putting the hallway here though. Like these doors don't do anything because we didn't get offered any... Did not get offered any dead ends. So these 2 doors from the hallway are basically wasted. Okay, well, go this way first. Pick up the money. now these two basically looped back on top of each other and did nothing. Basically, these two entrances both ended up in a dead end. Wow, this is so bad. They both ended up in a dead end. This is why I don't like drafting doors on east and west side of this spot, C2. I don't like that. I don't do that normally in my main playthrough. Here, I ended up taking it because of the hallway, because the hallway being orange and not having no downsides, but it's really a waste, right? We basically wasted it. Boiler room? We need boiler room next to lab? I think we can try it. Okay. Lab is an L shape, right? Yes, lab is an L shape. So let's go in here. Let's power this thing. Move it this way. And try to see if we can draft a lab. Lab, I believe, needs gems. Oh, well, I guess that's the end of this run. I did not see that. I mean, this run was scuffed anyways. I think lab needs a gem. We drafted laboratory before? It does need a gem. But is there a way for me to get a gem somehow? Anything that can get me a gem? Outer room? Can outer room get me a gem? I have 22 steps right now. Maybe that's what we just try to do this run for. I don't know if outer room can even... Shelter... The shelter safe is not open. Oh, I can't even get a gem in the outer room. Trading post, I have no items to trade. Maybe we just see, like... Oh, yes, Hovel. Hovel, actually. Hovel lets me draft the laboratory without having any gems. That's actually really good. Okay, so we have one chance here. One chance for laboratory. We get laboratory, we can at least have some progress this run, which is unlocking the Blackbridge Grotto, right? Which allows us to remote. Is this, the power is connected? Yes. Lab! Oh, damn it, none of these are. That's too bad. Okay. Running shoes. E-card. Is there anything else we need to do on the grounds here? The running shoes? Key card, I mean, we can't really go up the foundation because we haven't broken that wall yet. If we get the pump room, we could pump fountain down. Pump room actually would have been good here too, but we gotta call it. Well, there goes one day. Yeah, Hovel is a bedroom which gave steps. Yeah, but like this run is over already. This run basically got screwed by the RNG of the entrance hall rooms. That two paths, basically all three, three paths ended up circling back, looping back onto each other and dead ending into each other, which is really, really bad. This hallway is much better. It has an exit to the north, which is like significantly better. Let's try to draft a dead end here. Again, this crap. Okay, which one's gonna give us a gem? No, neither of these are gonna give us a gem, huh? Don't need to pick up the allowance yet. See what this gets us. A key. We don't really want to take the key just yet, because we might draft more orange rooms. Like, it would have been much better to just draft the closet here, and then observatory here, and it'll continue with the path. I think we closet this way. I'm not going to come back here, so we're just going to pick those up. We're going to pick this up. And I'm going to fill this out over here. This done, and then let's get sleeping mask. Sleeping mask is probably the most helpful in terms of steps for now, until we try to go for the inner sanctum. And if we try to go for the inner sanctum, then we probably want running shoes. How are you doing, Esther? I talked to one of our viewers on yesterday after the stream. He had completed curse mode in like 36 or 38 days, which is really nice. Weather room in this spot again. I think we take the parlor. I don't want to waste the door. I'm gonna get a better door later. This, we hopefully draft a dead end here. Servants' quarters. Honestly, so bad right now, but everything is so bad. Just take the pantry. Just take the pantry for... Man. Go around this way. Almost dead on steps. Box is empty. Box with a false statement is empty. There are 2 false statements. If this is false, then there's both of these are true. Box is empty. The false statement is empty. So then this one will be empty, this one would be empty, and then this would have the gems. If this was true, then these have to both be false. There's no... A box with a false statement is empty. There are no boxes with false statements that are empty. So I think it has to be here. Pain. So painful. Can we go spare room here? I might have to go boudoir just so I don't die immediately. But I'm hoping that we can draft a nursery. The Boudoir also doesn't give us that many steps. It only gives us 6 steps. Let's go for broke here. Let's go for nursery. Courtyard. Oh, okay. This kind of saves us for now. Gives us 10 more steps from bacon and eggs. Nursery right here. Oh, I thought that was a nursery. Have we drafted a drafting room yet? I don't think we want this yet. I think we take storeroom. Key card. Oh god. Sledgehammer. Okay. Walk-in closet. Corridor. Key. Safe deposit box. Or 304. R keys. Ugh. Arbo. We have 8 steps left. I think we're dead. 7 steps left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we'll die here and then we won't be able to draft another room. Okay. Another failure of a day. We keep getting these instances where we want a dead end, but we get only L-shaped rooms that curve into another path, and then we basically essentially get a dead end without the benefit of a dead end. Nursery is so important. Finding nursery is super important. Corridor, I think. Hallway. Entry. Entry, I think. Let's go this way. We're gonna come back, right? Parlor. Closet. I think we go left here. I think we just eat this now. But I don't think we take the gold yet. The coins, I mean. Bar keys, okay. West Wing Hall is good here. Den is also good. But like we could save the den for later. Take West Wing Hall, gives us doors. Like it. You're so used to Blessing of the Dancer. Yeah. Blessing of the Dancer is really nice. Locksmith. Let's not go in there just yet. Let's draft this first. Breakfast nook, den. Den is great. It gives us 2 doors. It gives us a lot of doors. I really like the fact that it gives us a lot of doors. Breakfast nook. Like, it leads into this. All of 3 of these rooms lead into this room, which is kind of bad, which makes basically corridor, if it curves to the left, really bad. Then corridor needs to be like, has to be something straight and curves to the right, but this already goes here, so then, like, I basically have to have this thing go straight up. I think we just take breakfast nook because I need steps to come back. I need steps to come back to these paths over here. I don't want this path to go too long or too deep because I do have to circle back. We'll eat this. Won't pick up the key yet. We'll pick up everything on the way back. Then we just closet here. That's fine. Dead end it. And we Lucky rabbit's foot. Okay, nice. This run has started out way better than the other runs. We got to draft 3 orange rooms without losing any keys. Usually using a key to open a trunk is worth it. A lot of times you get at least 1 key back, and even if you don't, usually the items that you get back are better. Like the reroll dice here is worth a lot. This box contains gems. The blue box has a true statement. The empty boxes both have true statements. That can't be true. If that's true, then this is true. That means these 2 are empty, and then this is the gems, but then this has to be false. So this has to be false. The blue box has... This has to be false, and this has to be true. If this is false, the empty boxes don't both have true statements. So I have false, false, true. This box contains the gems. The coins. Pick up these coins now. Kinda rich. I think we should go down here and fill these out first and then come back this way in the middle. I think. Okay, I like spare room, I guess. 6 gems. Utility closet. Yes. Running low on steps. We turn the keycard off so that, like, if we get security, we don't need... This is a risk, turning the keycard off. Because if we find the keycard... we're really sad. Because then the keycard won't work. Drawing room. Damn it. I don't want to use a redraw here. I could go chapel here. Honestly, it might be worth a chapel. I'm gonna come back this way. I'm gonna come back this way and then give myself an option to dead end here. So low on steps though. Oh man. Why not? This might have been a mistake. I kind of need a nursery really bad. Den. We redraw here for try to get nursery. Something that gives us steps. Bedroom's not good enough. Kitchen? Kitchen might be okay. Kitchen at least gives us steps. Boiler room, chef salad, club sandwich. Don't have any green rooms. We buy another banana. Yeah, we're gonna lose our coin anyways. Walk back and forth. Okay. That was not ideal. Would have much preferred nursery there, but at least we're still alive. Too risky to not take the kitchen there. Maybe we can get nursery here. Morning room, yes. Another safe deposit box. That just gives gold, right? That just gives more gold in the vault. I think we just take library. I would really, really love a nursery, but I don't really want to use my last redraw here when it's a dead end anyways. And we take the oh, it's an apple there. Well, I guess it doesn't do anything. It's like, I shouldn't even have gone in to pick it up. It's just a break even. This gives us keys, which is good. We're gonna need the keys. Everything's facing the wrong way. Damn it. N, I guess. I would, okay. Look at this. I wanted to try to like draft another hallway before we picked up a key, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to do that. 10 times 3 divided by 6 is 5. 20, 10, 25. Silver key, okay. I don't have a key for this trunk here. There's a trunk in this room. We have one door right now. Okay, passageway. Yes. That's a very nice passageway. We don't lose any keys for drafting it. We still have quite a few gems. Let's try to get to the foundation. We didn't get to the foundation. Dang it. Dang it. Oh. We redraw this to try to get to the foundation, or is it not that big of a deal? Maybe it's not that big of a deal. I don't know. I feel like it is kind of a big deal. If I do this rumpus room, I'm gonna have to draft a 3-door room here, and then go here, and then have to draft an L here. If we drafted it... Alright, I think we just take this. I really am against using my last dice. Using the last dice feels super bad. Oh, security. Security is a must draft here. Now I can go turn off the... I can turn off all the security doors and keycard doors, and we can make it high. High probability. Okay. That's really good. I need this freaking nursery. Holy cow, I need this nursery. There should be 8 coins. 1 trunk. Oh, there's a salt shaker. Where's the salt shaker? Buy and unlock, that's right. Maybe the salt shaker is in the rumpus room? Because we haven't actually stepped in the rumpus room yet. We haven't drafted that many bedrooms, or any bedrooms, so sleeping mask should be great. Yeah, the salt shaker has to be in the rumpus room unless I missed it from earlier. Special keys, we don't want to use this key there right now. Garage gives us keys. Dining room is also nice. But I'm still kind of far away from... I think I need keys to not die. Where was that trunk? In the den, right? I also have car keys. Oh. Well, I also have car keys. Lockpick, secret garden key. Okay, those are both really good. Those are both really, really good. I don't really want to spend 4 steps to draft the outer room. Okay, this run is actually looking super good right now. Come on, nursery. Come on, nursery. Oh, gross. The run was looking... Okay, we redraw that. We redraw that. That was so gross. Laboratory is my last gem. I don't think I want to do that. I think we draft bedroom instead. I mean, we can go in and check if there's anything. Doesn't look like there's anything. That room is... The nursery there would have been amazing. Do I see a salt shaker on the table? It is. There is a salt shaker on the table there. Okay. Really wanted to hold that gem for this rumpus room. Go in here. An apple. But the salt shaker's over there. Experiments. Give me steps. Give me steps, please. Oh, man. Okay. Permanently add gold to allowance. Next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Yeah, we'll just go for carryover. There's a trunk that we can open right now, if we want. In the den, but I don't have that many steps left. So I'm gonna eat this. I have 8 steps now. We should draft this room. I want to use this regular key on this trunk in here. I have 8 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're turning around. I think we're turning around because I really want to open this trunk. Conference room with secret garden would be the dream. Yeah, exactly. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Allowance has been raised. We get a key back. Great. Those are one of those trunks. That's one of those trunks that pays for itself. We've already used the kitchen. Something with food now would be amazing. No! I should have used secret garden key there, I think. But, oh well. Drawing room, yes. Nursery. I need a nursery. Should I take this gem? Green rooms. Like, if I take the gem, it'll allow me to draft, like, a patio. Like, it'll allow me to draft, like, a laundry room, maybe. That would be useful. I have 3 steps left. I think we take it. Guest bedroom. Right? Guest bedroom. It's not nursery, sadly. It's like fucking bunk room, probably. I have 1 step left. We lost. There was supposed to be a sheet of paper in here. Guess the bedroom and win. You may only make 1 guess. Guess the correct bedroom to win an unknown prize. You may make 1 guess per day. Only bedrooms in your draft pool at the time of drafting. Guess bedroom should be considered. The question mark prize will not be announced. Your guess is as good as ours. All guesses are final. Okay, so we're trying to guess which bedroom this turned into. Well, it was not the bedroom. It's not the boudoir because it didn't give me apples. It could be the bunk room. Could be Ladyship's chamber, but It doesn't have any... It had like a compass in it. Master bedroom, no. Nursery, no. Servants' quarters, no. Aquarium, no. Hovel? This can be a hovel? I'm gonna guess bunk room. Do we know? Like, if we do... I mean, we're dead. I died. Ran out of steps because we couldn't draft a freaking nursery. How does this work? Some kind of bedroom, your guess is as good as mine. What's the prize? You think I think it's a green check if you get it right. Okay. Damn. That run was looking actually really good, but I think we want to try to replicate something like this. Draft a bunch of hallways. We basically, I think that's the key, is to draft a bunch of hallways at the beginning of the day before you pick up any keys. Hallways give you a lot of paths, and then before you pick up any keys, so you don't lose any keys, then you dead end some of those paths, you pick up all your keys, you go up to like the fourth or fifth rank where the keys start being used, and then you don't have many hallways left to actually draft. Maybe we should draft spare room there. Breakfast nook is really good. And here we're hoping for a dead end or something that goes straight. Nursery, hallelujah. There's a banana in there. I actually don't know if it's worth going in like that. I only gained 1 step from eating the banana, but I could have gained, like, I might end up coming back here if I draft, say, if I buy a sleeping mask, if I end up finding a sleeping mask, I might end up coming back there. We're not gonna eat the thing just yet. I want something to turn to the right, damn it. Maybe we draft corridor. Nothing's den, I guess. Or I could go drawing room and go straight up to the foundation. And we just forsake all the rooms on the right. I don't know. That doesn't seem great. Den is probably better. And then we go up this way or this way, which is still fine. Now I'm thinking we come over here and do this before we go up. I think we turn back around here now. I don't think we... Well, I can pick up this so that we don't die. Go this way now. I have no coins right now. Commissary. We draft the commissary. They're selling metal detector, salt shaker. I want to dead end this, if possible. Locksmith storeroom. Locksmith. The locksmith is too far away from like the... I want to draft locksmith later when we're like up here and out of keys and need a key. You know, it's too far away. I'm not going to be able to run back here to buy keys. And I can't afford keys right now. I don't think we pick any of this stuff up. Unless we feel like we were going to need gems. Yeah, I want to still give myself the option to draft orange rooms. Sleeping mask is here, shovel is here, everything's so good. Perhaps I should have went back and given my... Like, I can only buy salt shaker right now. Security bedroom. Security is a really nice room, but I waste a door. Take bedroom for now. Bar keys again. Morning room, parlor, chapel. 31 steps now. This would be not too bad of a time to take chapel. You know? How many gems? I have 1 gem in the storeroom and 1 gem in the den. Take chapel here. Greenhouse. Greenhouse. Oh. This could be a way to open the antechamber. Closet is also okay. You're more likely to draw green rooms while drafting. That's not amazing, but it's okay. Be out of gems, which is annoying, because a lot of the green rooms require gems. Draft. But I think it's okay. But what's morning room? Doesn't cost any gems. Okay. Come on, broken lever. A watering can. Oh, interesting. Watering can. Oh, but it's so hard to come back here with a broken lever. There's no... Sometimes a broken lever spawns in here. That's so sad. West Wing Hall is perfect here. No keys. I need to dead end this and go back like ASAP. Locked. Fuck. Okay. This did not turn out that well. Felt like it could have turned out better. Okay, what do we want? We can buy something. I wish I had picked up my allowance, kind of. Maybe I don't know. But we should buy something. Should we buy the... We have 9 gold, so we can buy one of these 3. We're short 1 gold to get the thing. Hey, Skywalker. Sucks that we didn't get this door. I still think, well, we still have a lot of bedrooms. I think it's shovel. No, because we don't have that many gems to buy green rooms. So it's probably just sleeping mask. It's probably just sleeping mask. Okay. Yeah, and this is why I should not have gone in the nursery earlier. Because I would have gone... I'm going to go in the nursery here again with the sleeping mask anyways. So I could have just saved myself 2 steps. Shovel for new boots and pebbles. Okay, let's draft maybe a green room from this with 1 gem. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. I can't take that right now. Love to take that, but... Okay, let's go... See what this is. Locked? This first one have a gray tint to it. No, it has a red tint to it, I thought. Utility closet would be nice. I think I gotta take observatory though. Which way now? Way now. Ah. What about what? How many stars? We're at 10 stars. Hold on. Let me go check my notes for the. We're at 9 stars, which is diamond. It gives us a gem and the Southern Cross. We don't want the Southern Cross. It gives us a gem. Going this way, we get a gem. Okay, so, like, let's not go there yet. Pick up this gem. Go back through this way. 15 steps. Courtyard. Courtyard basically doesn't cost us a gem here. Shovel, please. Hammer. Hammer, huh? Do I want a watering can this? Yeah, I do, right? I want a watering... yeah, I want a watering can this. How do I... Wait, I can't use it? I can't use my watering can anymore. I only have one chance to use it when I enter the room for the first couple seconds. Okay, so we're gonna utility closet here. "13 steps. I'm running low on steps. So we're in a watering can here for a gem. Fuck. This is why... now I'm gonna lose that gem immediately. I need to keep the key. The key is more important than the gem at this point, because especially because this room gives us gems back. I need to draft some bedrooms. Really? Oh no, I should have watered. I lost my chance to water. Oh, but actually I still have gems here. So it's maybe okay, but yeah, I wish I had. I need to get to this. Okay, I need to get to the foundation. So library. We're looking to get to rank 8 and then maybe come back for food. Or just draft bedrooms. Treasure? Treasure on B6. Here. We don't have a shovel yet. That's a key card door. That's unfortunate. I might be screwed on keys, honestly. We gotta go check. I don't know if this door is locked. This door is definitely locked. Okay, this door's not locked. That's nice. I mean, we don't want aquarium. We don't really want this. I take dormitory, which gives us steps. Almost dead. Yeah, dormitory doesn't give us steps. Reroll. I need a key, though. I need a key. Well, we might be just screwed. No keys. Can't open that. Got another gem. Okay. Well, moment of truth. Do I take 4 Southern Cross? Should we activate Southern Cross? No, I don't think so. Yeah, we're dead. Key card door, key. Any ways to get keys? There's no keys sold here. I can't buy a shovel. We can go out for the trading post. We can go all the way out, see if we can get trading post, and trading post for keys. But that's gonna cost quite a lot of steps. We're not screwed, we're cursed. Yeah. But the runs are getting deeper. We're doing better. The thing about drafting hallways early on when you have no keys is actually super good. Because keys are a limiting factor after steps. Toolshed has a chance to get us, like, lockpick. But I think we just redraw for trading posts, because trading post is the most useful. Trading post would guarantee get us some stuff. Hall pass. What does hall pass do? If you draft an orange room from an orange room, it doesn't use any keys, or they're always unlocked or something. It's pretty bad. I remember it really bad. You will not lose steps between two adjoining hallways. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost gems to draft. So it's not keys. Okay. Trade that for sure. That gives us a key. Treasure map. Car keys. I'm going to trade the car keys, I think. Right, that's pretty useless. Coupon just trades back for car keys. Treasure map trades for compass. I don't have a shovel anyways. This gives me reroll dice. And then I can't trade it anymore. Okay, we got a silver key. We're not completely dej. I'm just wondering if we can get more keys somehow. This watering can has 1 water left. If I get a hall pass with it. Car key. Let's trade this, and what does this give? Prism key, another key. Okay. Okay, we're talking. All right. We're alive. We're super alive. What does coupon book give me? Let's see if we can keep trading this. Does it like ever change? Does it just go infinity? Coupon book for car keys for coupon book. I mean, coupon book is... Well, actually, maybe car keys is just more... Like, we have no gold to buy stuff anyways. Coupon book's gonna be no use. Maybe if we get kitchen, it might be good. Car keys, I feel like we're going up here. We're gonna prism key up here, probably get a hallway that goes up as well, and then we're gonna maybe get a garage here, and then the car keys could be really good. Garage would be amazing because it would get us keys. It would get us 3 keys. We're gonna go this way first. Can we make it? Yes, we can. And this will give us... I think I have not had the sleeping mask in that room yet. Yosh! Okay, we're healthy. Prism key. Special cost buy. Hallway doors are always unlocked. That's huge. Holy crap, that's huge. Garage. Oh my god. If I take this though, am I dead? I have 13 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm dead. If I take this, I'm dead. I don't... Wait. The garage door's open. I can go out the garage. 1, go out the garage. 2, go out the west gate. 3, come back the entrance hall. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, we can do it. But we're still pretty close to dej, I think. We're still pretty close to dej, but I think it's... Oh, maybe running shoes? Can we put a... Oh! Keycard! Shit, the keycard is off, though. Fuck, I don't have a security. I turned the keycard off here in the utility closet. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Oh, no. Steps. That costs 1 coming out of the garage, of course. So we basically need to draft like a bedroom. We need to draft a bedroom and security, like ASAP. I haven't drafted a drafting type room since I drafted the dormitory. If I could get that, like, okay, I'm in the entrance hall. I have 9 steps. Drafting could kill you? No, I have enough steps. 9 steps right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll still have 4 steps when I draft here. I'm trying to think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not enough. I didn't get to rank 8. Okay, so we gotta go breakfast. Hiya, thanks for the raid again. We're playing curse mode in Blueprints. It's so hard. Hello, toxic waifu. How's your stream, Hiya? Oh, this is... yeah, we've been, like, getting owned. Absolutely owned. So, we don't use the silver key here, I think. We use a regular key. Billiard room. Okay, so, like... I would really like to redraw to get, like, multiple... Like, what if we get keycard? If we get a keycard room here, we're just dead. Like, to have multiple doors would be really nice insurance. Multiple doors would also allow us to draft a dead-end bedroom here and then go north, right? So... okay, sure. No gems left, though. Can't dig. Okay, I want a dead end here. Guest bedroom. Okay, it's a bedroom. Locksmith I can't get because I have no gems. I only got 8 steps from that nursery. So it's not bunk room. Hey, Piebol. It's not bunk room. Thanks for the raid again. We are playing like New Game Plus, basically, of Blueprints. And it's so cursed. It's literally cursed. And we have so many downsides every time we draft a non-blue room. And we start with 13 steps. We're always on the brink of death in this mode. Alright, I gotta pay attention. When we walk into this room, we gotta pay attention what happens. How many steps do we get, if any? We get 5 from the thing, which is normal, and then nothing happened. Okay, so... oh, 4 keys. We got 4 keys. So it should be servants' quarters? Right? I think it should be servants' quarters. Because we have 4 bedrooms, and servants' quarters is the thing that gives you... I don't have it because I don't have it in my... because I've never drafted it yet, but this should be servants' quarters. Nothing else gives you keys, right? Yes. Question mark. Plus question mark? What does that mean? The question mark prize will not be announced. But nothing changed. I don't think my... oh no, I got 2 gems. I think I got 2 gems. I had no gems coming into this room. I spent all my gems here. I didn't get gems coming into this room, so I got 2 gems as our reward. So this guest bedroom, it gave us 4 keys and 2 gems. That's really good. That's really good. Now I just need to draft security before I get, like, cock-blocked by security doors. Boudoir is good, but, like, I just gonna... when I get a security door, the run is over. Like, maybe I should just redraw to try to get security ASAP. I have enough keys now. I don't need billiard room. This room used to be bugged on console only, where you could get not the prize twice, but the prize infinite amount of times. You could just keep clicking the paper, is what I heard. On console only, though. Yo, am I crazy to draft an aquarium? You can go back to utility closet to turn on security doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10. That's so cope. That is really cope. Maybe with boudoir, yeah. With boudoir, I'll have enough steps. Okay, that's fine. We'll do it. With boudoir, I'll have 8 more steps from this, 5 more steps from mask, and then another like 6 from this, right? Okay. Okay. I think we reroll here. We can't afford a dead end here. Dark room. Do I use my last reroll? I could take dark room, then go back to utility closet. If I take dark room, I could go back to utility closet and then come back and, like, when I go back to the utility closet for the security doors, I can also turn on the lights in the dark room. And then I can actually draft, but then I still have this downside where I'm going to lose one of everything. But it might be wise to save my last redraw. Dark room also is going to have increased chance, I think, of security doors, I believe. I see security doors in dark room a lot. Man. It's a lot of steps though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like I'd almost rather just dead end this room. If I'm going back anyways, I'd almost rather just dead end this room. But yeah, using the last redraw seems quite bad. Last redraw, I might not get anything that curves up anyways. That's good. I could also just take gymnasium. Gymnasium is already off. I don't hate gymnasium actually. Gymnasium might have running shoes. No running shoes? Damn. Drawing room is really good. No keycard doors. I'm running low on gems. I still have that silver key. I could have used silver key here, to be honest. But I'd rather use my regular keys and save my silver key, which cannot be yoinked by a red room or an orange room. Hey, Mohammed. Billiard room, maid's chamber, patio. If I don't redraw, I would take billiard room. I don't have a way of getting into the antechamber. We're getting close to the higher ranks, but we don't have a way of getting into the antechamber. I need to get either a broken lever, a secret garden key, or a great hall. So I think we need to redraw. And also security is really good here. Shit. Oh shit. Well then. We use our redraw now? Or do we just darkroom this? Oh man. Darkroom, we lose our last gem. Silver key for 7 locked doors since you have foyer. Yes, that's great. I think we keep our redraw. Then we keep our redraw and take darkroom. I don't want to take aquarium counts as like a red room and an orange room, so we'll lose 2 keys, right? Right? I mean, the gem is not really a big difference. Oh, but it also it gives us steps. It counts as a purple room. It gives us steps. Maybe it's worth it. We'll lose 2 keys. The biggest thing is losing an extra key. But it might be worth it. Holy, yeah. Yeah, okay. We take it. But now we pick up this Great Hall. I want a silver key for Great Hall when I don't have any keys. That's the plan, right? Because right now, silver key for Great Hall, I would lose my last regular key too. Green rooms. What can I get here? Patio? Patio can't be drafted on this side. Terrace? Terrace can't be drafted from this direction. I have drafted a morning room already, courtyard already, greenhouse already. So what can we actually draft? Can't draft this, 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 can't draft this. What are the other green rooms here? The straight one. The straight one costs 2 gems. Green rooms are more likely to contain items. Forgot what it's called. Green rooms. Veranda. That one's called Veranda. And then the last one is Secret Garden. Why can't we draft Patio? I think we can't draft Patio going north on the west side because I think Patio has to come... Oh, actually, no. Maybe we can draft Patio. We can draft Patio from this door. From this door, right? And then it curves to the right. Maybe we can. I'm trying to figure out if I should hold 1 gem or 2 gems, basically. If I'm going for Patio, I can hold 1 gem. And if I'm going for Veranda, I can hold 2 gems. But I think it's better to only hold 1 gem. Because Patio, I think, is better for us right now than Veranda. Fuck. We got offered Veranda. Okay, we just don't take it. We just take billiard room. It's fine. Because I had the option to pick up this gem. 31 steps. We're doing okay on steps. We want to try to use up our... I'm trying to see if I can see if there is a key card. Like, when do we... The longer we wait to head back, the more steps it's going to take. Like, if there's a key card room up here, I'm going to have to go all the way back. And then all the way over here again. Or maybe we just end up drafting security and then we don't need to go back. That would be nice too. Okay, that's... Oh, dining room! Oh, and getting up here, dining room bell rings. Okay. Let's see what's in here first. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 25 divided by 5 is 5. 13 minus 10, 3. 3 times 3 divided by 3 is 3. Just 2 regular keys. I don't think we pick them up just yet. Vault. Shoot, man. was hoping for a secret garden key. Would have been really nice. I don't like this. I can't draft the vault. I don't have enough gems. Dark room is pretty bad here. Closet is the least bad choice, I think. But I would really... I kind of need every space I can get to draft rooms because I need to get... Like, it would be really nice to... I need to get a way to into the antechamber, right? We really, really need a way to get into the antechamber, so... I mean, maybe we're just banking on Great Hall? Perhaps we're just banking on Great Hall at this point to get into the antechamber? And then these rooms can't get Great Hall. So basically we need to Great Hall, and then we need to make our way to the East Gate, because Great Hall opens the East Gate. The East door of the antechamber, if I remember correctly. Yes, that's right. How far are you from chess pieces? I'm missing at least King and Queen. I don't have Office today, and I don't have Ladyship's Chamber, and we can't get Ladyship's Chamber anymore. So we'd have to get Study, and Study is kind of hard to get. I don't think we're going to get it today. I'm going to take Closet. I'm not going to use my last reroll. Gem and a key. I think we take... Oh. Another raid. Wait, what? Another raid from Piebol? What happened? Did Piebol start his stream again? What happened? Alright, so we have too many keys now to preserve keys. Hello? Welcome again, people from Piebol's stream. Do we use the Great Hall key here? The silver key here? It's probably prudent in case there's only... If we skip this key, then there's only 3 more rooms where Great Hall can be drafted. And we might not get a locked door into that room. We might get an unlocked door, or we might get keycard doors into those rooms. So I think we do it now. And we can reroll for Great Hall if we miss. Yeah, especially here because we have Drawing Room. Drawing Room reroll for Great Hall. Fuck yes. Okay. Huge. That's huge. And all these doors are unlocked. Move forward. We still get to keep our reroll dice as well. We get an upgrade disc, I think, in here too. These doors open. If we can get running shoes today, I think it's possible that we could beat it today. On this day. Upgrade disc. Do I have anything that has a terminal? I don't have anything that has a terminal. Unless I go... Yeah, I can't even get shelter. I already drafted the outer room. Okay. Which one of these doors should we draft first? I need to get here. It's really important that I get here. I have 2 keys. Maybe we draft this door first to see if we can connect to the foundation. Then we could kind of take a shortcut back. To the dining room and the courtyard. Oh, we have dining room steps still. That's so sick. Nothing to go back. Workshop, parlor. I kind of want to go up this way. I don't want to use the redraw. We have to save that last redraw to make sure we get something that curves into the east side of the antechamber. So I would go with parlor or workshop. Parlor gives gems. We're doing very okay on gems right now. Workshop gives an item, which could be like a shovel. What's the problem now? What's something that could screw us? Something that could screw us for sure is like not having ways of getting to this spot, not having ways of getting a room here that curves to the west. And then we have like 45 steps right now. We currently have 45 steps. Is that enough to go like... I can't shortcut back into the foundation, so like I have to go... It's a lot of steps. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick up the basement key. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's very close. It's very, very close. It might be enough. Even if I don't shortcut this, I think it might be enough because I'm going to have 45 steps and it's going to take me like 23 to 24 steps. Like 22 to 24 steps, I think, to get to the antechamber, get back to, and then pull the lever. And then I'll need like about 20, maybe a little bit less than 20 steps to come back. Oh, what could also screw us is just a security door. A security door could kind of screw us. But we have to go, we kind of have to go back here anyways, but I would like to go back here after we get the basement key, right? Because we have to come all the way back here after we get the... Reroll security? I gotta save this reroll. I can't use this reroll. If we use this reroll and we don't get a door that goes to the west here, it's just like completely game over. I think Parlor is better than Workshop because Parlor gets us closer to this square. Whereas, like, here, yeah, we can Workshop, but, like, this square and this square are both a little bit further away from this square. I can at least unlock basement today, only if we can get into the antechamber. It's not a given yet that we can get into the antechamber. Coin purse. Office. Oh, Jesus. Rip. Ripperinos. We're gonna have to use our reroll here. Right? Like, you know, you see what I mean? Ripperinos. Rip in pieces. Oh, dude. If we took the Workshop, maybe I should have considered taking the Workshop, guys. Workshop has a high chance of getting us Broken Lever. And if we get Broken Lever, we could maybe go all the way back to the greenhouse. And greenhouse opens the middle door. And then we could go through this way. Fudge! I think we use the reroll here. I think we got to use the reroll here. I don't think we take Office for carryover. What carryover is even there in Office? There's no carryover. Oh, I guess we could use the upgrade disc there, but it's... No, I'm going for the antechamber. We're so close to the antechamber. We have to roll for the antechamber. Okay. Crafting studio. Ballroom? Is ballroom good? Ballroom might be okay. Drafting studio. I added dormitory already. What were the other ones from drafting studio that I liked? I liked Dovecote, which allows us to turn stuff. I liked Kennel because keys are often a problem. And Kennel's a blue room. And that was kind of it. Like, Ballroom doesn't really do anything here. I'm going to end up with 2 gems, so walking in doesn't do anything. Then if I draft a room with gems here, walking out, I'll get 2 gems, but I don't really need gems for anything. I only need gems for maybe drafting this room, which could be useful, right? Drafting this room, I might need gems to draft a room that goes straight. Drafting studio does not have a gem. No, it doesn't. The safe in the drafting studio does not contain a gem, and I don't have a magnifying glass to open it anyways. Yeah, root cellar, kennel, shovel is powerful combo. I think we're taking drafting studio. Apple. Kennel. I'm not going to add the kennel just yet because I don't want kennel. Oh, I guess kennel can't spawn here. Alright, let's just add the kennel then. Moment of truth. Should I go back and see if I can get dice here first? Or even like study? Give me some way of re-rolling here. I maybe need all my steps, so let's not waste steps. Do I have any special keys? No. Okay. Please? Oh. Okay. Okay, yes. Fine. I'll take the dark room. I don't care. Okay, we're in. We're in. Ah! Okay. I think we can win today. I think we can win today. Key card here. Okay. Wait, I gotta do counting. Where's my steps at? 21. 1, 2... So we're at basically 41 after the dining room. We're at 41. I think we're actually really good because I can get another 10 from dormitory. I can walk into dormitory when I go to the basement. Before I go to the basement, I can walk into the dormitory, walk out. I get 8 extra steps. So we're at 49 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then coming back, we'll be at, it'll be 24, 25, 26, 20, 26. Plus what, that gives us like, it gives us a lot of steps downstairs. Okay, so I think, we also have the option of taking 4 extra steps to turn on the lights and turn on the key card. I don't need the key card to come back up the elevator, right? Because the key card only calls the elevator. The elevator's already going to be at the bottom. Don't count, you're just going to do it anyways. Why? Of course I want to count. Wait, there's gems in here? I haven't done this yet. There's still gems in here. Okay. There are 2 true boxes. I mean, I probably don't need them, right? Probably don't need them. Let's just go. I think we're gonna finish on day 19. Oh my god. I think we're actually gonna finish on day 19. Why are there apples in here? I never ate these apples? I forgot to eat those apples. Okay. We are looking really good. We're looking really, really good. Do we go down for the utility closet? I have so many steps now, I think it's better, I think it's worth it to do it. Because there's a very, very small chance that we won't be able to come back up the elevator if the key card is off. But I don't think so. But like I can spare the 4 steps. I'm pretty sure we can spare the 4 steps. Turn on dark room or no reason? Oh, we should turn on dark room, yes. I forgot. But it's fine, whatever. We just won't draft it. It's over. I can't think of anything that would get in our way now. Can you guys think of anything that would get in our way now? Of getting room 46? We have 39 steps. Okay, I gotta do the puzzle here. This is gonna take a little bit. Power outage, dude. Don't jinx it, man. Do not jinx it. Actually really scary because this game doesn't save. Okay, so here. Come this way. Push this out. Raise it up. Then this back. Can't see anything when I'm pulling this. It's about here. Excellent. Perfect. Then we need to grab that cart and put it here. Let me see if I can board a little bit so there's more space. Hopefully that's enough. There seems to be a bit of a gap there, but I can't really pull that cart any closer because my body is blocking. Yes, okay, we make it. That button open the bookshelf. Like, we still have 38 steps after doing all that. Drop down on the sofa. The minecart has already been moved. I want to get over there, but from that room, from that hallway. There's a certain, like, configuration you do here with this that will allow us to access the hidden room, the hidden miner's room, which then opens this false wall here. And that allows you to get to the inner sanctum. Raise everything up. Go this way. There's also the mechanarium plan over there, but I don't think we're gonna need it. Dude, I will be so sad if this doesn't work. It'll be a disaster. Anything here? No items. That's open. Come back this way. Readjust this. Oh my god. I wonder what the record is. I don't think we have a record or anything, but I think day 19 is definitely on the lower side. If we do manage to finish on day 19. I think the biggest thing that we did differently today that made today feel smoother than yesterday was draft a bunch of hallways early on. Like, I drafted this. I think this definitely did not lose me any keys, and I'm pretty sure, like, maybe even both of these did not lose me any keys. I don't remember about the West Wing Hall. I think both of these did not lose me any keys either. And hallways, they give you a lot of paths. They give you a lot of paths so that you don't end up dead ending. But if you draft them later, you just run out of keys. Keys become such a difficult bottleneck. The music. And yeah, after all this and drafting Foyer as well, we still ran out of keys. We only spent 3 steps, so it's gonna take us about 23 steps to get back. We'll have quite a few steps to spare. Upgraded nursery OP. Upgraded nursery and sleeping mask. We're MVPs here for giving us enough steps to do all of this. Also, guest bedroom worked out really well. Guest bedroom gave us 4 keys, 2 gems. Trading post for... Yes, we thought we were dead! This run was looking like it was gonna be a Dej run. We had completely run out of keys at one point. And then we went Hail Mary out to the front, used a reroll dice to get trading post. And Trading Post gave us 2 special keys to open 2 locked doors. And we have 19 steps to spare. Curse mode! Conquered! Let's go! GG's.
There was once a red prince.
Let's enjoy the poem.
Who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said.
Luckily, we did not get screwed on that last
Could
draft.
not stand the sight of a canary or a crow.
It was looking really scary when we had to use our last die
He
before
could
that
not
room.
stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue.
Her voice is so relaxing, it is. Mommy
He
voice.
didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies.
Spent 9 hours yesterday. On what? On the
He
main
couldn't
mode?
see beyond
Regular mode?
the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse
This is a powerful scene here with
of
Mom
the
with the
world I had
blue
to share.
scarf. And then this blue scarf on the ground. Mommy disappeared. You just bought the game yesterday and you started 9 hours in. You've got a lot ahead of you, man. I've played this game
But
for
one day
over
the
100
prince saw
hours.
Something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too.
Blue is the true color.
The sky's path
truest.
and the clouds withdrew. color?
Blue.
Blue.
Thought you would be done in 15 hours. You can be done with the first major objective of the game, which is reaching room 46 in 15 hours. But there is a lot more, and if you want to keep going, there's a ton more. I would recommend going more. At least not dropping the game immediately after you reach room 46. The game doesn't really hint this to you in any way, but so as you just witnessed, the first time you reach room 46 in a playthrough, it ends the run. It plays the cutscene, it shows the credits, and it ends the run. But that's not what happens in any future time that you reach room 46. There is actually a room 46 for you to go into and explore, and it has a lot of hints for other puzzles and riddles and mysteries. And like as you're playing, right? As you're playing and trying to get to room 46, you're gonna come across a bunch of different leads and questions and unsolved mysteries too that you might be interested in pursuing after you already get room 46. You also don't get your trophy for reaching room 46 until the next day. So we need to start a new day on this file. Start a new day on this file to get our cursed trophy, and then we can import it into our main run. Get all the trophies. And then I don't know if we're gonna. Are we gonna do any main story stuff with Blueprints? That is a very difficult question. I think. So let me tell you what we've done. Okay, so this is our final map for room 46 on curse mode. Foyer was actually like prism key, the prism key that we got from Trading Post into a foyer that with special cost bypassed. Like prism key and I think secret passage can bypass the gem cost of things. And so we got a no gem foyer that and then comboed into Great Hall is really, really good. Foyer is also just really good in general in this mode because keys are really hard to get. Okay, we're gonna save and continue. I might can I import trophy data without Blackbridge Grotto? Hey chat, can you import trophy data without Blackbridge Grotto? The next day. Doesn't say day 2, it just says the next day. There's the trophy. I wonder if this is any different. Oh, what is this? Cursed trophy. That one was the that other one was the day 1 trophy. Not day 1, the inheritance trophy, the room 46 trophy. Cursed trophy in recognition of doing the impossible. It's such a shabby trophy. You've been awarded the cursed trophy for prevailing against all the odds and reaching room 46 on cursed mode. Let me see if I can draft a terminal real quick. Mount Holly Gift Shop always shows up, huh? Get security maybe. I'm gonna try real quick. Is there a reroll dice in there? Oh, there is. different music now, right? Yeah, we might be able to get it from Shelter. Might be easier. We got reroll dice now. The chances of getting it from Shelter are pretty high. Gonna go here first, I think. Nursery to keep ourselves alive. Laboratory. That's got a terminal. Log into network, right? My least used room is Secret Passage. Is it any good? It's pretty decent. I don't use it that much either, but it's fairly good when in certain situations. So there are some things that you may not know about Secret Passage. Data transfers is not available. I think you need some. I think you do need Blackbridge Grotto to do it. Okay. But yeah, about Secret Passage. There are multiple things that you may not know about Secret Passage. So you can choose any color room except blue or black from Secret Passage to force the next room at the end of the Secret Passage to be that color. And when you force a room to be that color, certain things can happen. It can override the normal condition that each room can only be drafted once. So using Secret Passage, you can get like a second copy of a room. I want to go main. Our main playthrough. And it can also sometimes get you like let you draft the. I think the first room that shows up out of the 3, it costs 0 gems, no matter how much like it normally costs. So the special cost for the first of the 3 rooms is bypassed. And just like it's just generally a good idea to draft rooms. Don't have like a room that you never draft. It's generally a good idea to draft rooms once in a while that you haven't seen in a while, just to see if there's like any clues or hints that you might have missed in there. Okay, so this is our main playthrough. I'm gonna go and do the trophy transfer in the Blackbridge Grotto, but I want to let you guys know I also played a little bit of the main playthrough off stream since the last time we streamed this. No big revelations. I did the final exam trophy. We got 100% on the final exam the second time we tried it. And I did one thing last night. A big theory that I thought maybe would have worked. And I'll explain what I did after I do this trophy. Data file. Import trophy data. First mode. Did it work? I might have to like start the new day or something. Or like load back in. I have a lot of theories and they all failed. So many trophies. There's 16 trophies in total. One of the trophies is just to collect the other 15 trophies. Okay. So the theory that I tested yesterday was regarding the atelier message. The one that comes from the paintings. It says, these vying plans forge barren crest among Huum blessed. Huum meaning large house. that message I feel like we didn't really use in the atelier itself. Let me bring this up on screen. These vying plans forge barren crest among Huam blessed. So, because we didn't use this, I thought that there was a higher chance that maybe there was still a clue. This was still a clue to something else that we have not discovered. So, looking at how to interpret this sentence, I thought like, okay, vying plans are two competing blueprints, and then together they forge the barren crest. Barren crest could mean the Baron's crest, like you know, the Baron of the estate, or it could also. So forge and Baron have multiple meanings. Crest also has multiple meanings, actually. Forge could mean like forge implies furnace, and furnace has a vying plan, a competing plan, an opposite plan, which is freezer. Freezer freezes, furnace melts, and then like. After you freeze your assets with freezer, you can draft a furnace, and then furnace will melt the freezer, right? And furnace also does forging. If you power a furnace, you can forge a key normally. Powered furnace, every time you power on the furnace, it forges a key. There's even the animation of like the tray, the mold, and the forge, and like the key being forged in real time. So I think this kind of has stuff to do with furnace. Barren sounds like barren, B-A-R-R-E-N. Barren ground. There is a tile, according to the Groundskeeper Journal, that is barren ground. That's tile A2. So I thought maybe we need to power a furnace on that barren ground tile, and have also a freezer somewhere somewhat close to it, or maybe just somewhere in the house. And among Huam blessed, among large house blessed. So large house to me would maybe hint that we need a full house, like all 45 or even 46 rooms. And then blessed sounds like maybe just like have a shrine blessing, but I don't know specifically which one. Maybe just a shrine blessing active. I got different letters from paintings. Are those changed? Your letters are from a different thing. This is something else. Yeah, this is something else. If you keep watching, you're gonna get like really endgames. This is really endgame spoilers here. This is why it took 100 hours for me to get to this spot. Okay, continuing on. So right, Huam, large house is full house, blessed is blessing. So this is what I ended up doing. I powered a furnace on A2, which is barren ground, with a freezer nearby, and then had Blessing of the Dancer. I had a full house, including room 46, and I turned on and off the power from the boiler room multiple times, but it kept just giving me a key, sadly. I have a screenshot of my house after it failed. I can show you guys. Hold on. Let me see if I can drag this in here. Yes. Huh. You fill that to the brim. Dude, look at this, man. Look at this freaking house. There's A2 with the furnace on A2. It's connected to the boiler room through weight room and security. This house has like 16 or 17 dead ends, which is almost close to that achievement too. We've got the freezer here. The freezer's not that close to the furnace, but I don't know if that really matters. I even drafted the furnace last, which was maybe something, like, I don't think so, but I think maybe that's a condition. That could have been a potential condition to draft the freezer last. Can the freezer get power also? No, it cannot. So like I had to do some stuff here. So when you draft freezer, right? This is not easy. When you draft freezer, you freeze your assets, you freeze your gems and coins, and my build uses gems to reroll for things. So like because I draft a study early, I use gems to reroll for furnace at the end. If I draft furnace first, then furnace is going to increase the chance of red rooms, and then I might not ever see freezer. So I think I have to draft freezer first. So I drafted a sauna first. I had to find the pool, draft the pool, then draft the sauna, and then draft the freezer after the sauna, so that my assets are frozen. Once I draft the freezer, then I go in the sauna and unfreeze my assets, and then come around and draft the freezer with a bunch of rerolls. I even got Her Ladyship's Chamber, yes. Yep. We got the throne, too. We got the Throne of the Blue Prince. We got the blue crown from room 46. We got the master bedroom. Like, this is a big... Like, this is a really, really nice house. It's a really, really nice house. We got master key. We got chronograph. This was a fun run to do. But, alas, nothing came of it. Other than the information that it doesn't work. So, I don't know. I don't really have that many alternate ideas. The other thing was that, like, vying plans kind of sounds like vine plants. But vine plants, like, what would you even do with that information? Let's say it said vine plants for sure. These vine plants, Forge Barren Crest. Where are vine plants? Yeah, I don't think that really does anything for us. And then forge, there's another definition for forge, like forgery, like forging a fake passport. That could have to do with the vault. But I've also drafted vault. Like vault is also in this house. So the alternate definition of forge is also here. Have you a picture of the door in the atelier? Yes, I do. This one right here. Look at the letters it spells. The letters that it spells. Like associated with the letters from the atelier? From the painting puzzles? This is obsidian.md. Yes, this app. You drafted freezer when accidentally combined magnifying glass with metal detector. Was this the condition for it to spawn? No, it was not the condition for it to spawn. You can draft freezer without anything, but you can't draft freezer 2 days in a row, apparently. There's a cooldown for freezer. But yes, burning glass is useful with freezer. Okay, so where is our thing? Here. Oh, I can just actually open this on a different browser. Hold on. We'll open that on the other screen. We'll bring this down here again. Pool is Y. Pool is Y. Foundation is R. Ballroom is O. Kitchen is R. Corridor is E. Music room is S. And solarium is A. And gallery is W. That looks like Rosewarry. Rosewarry, that's right, it is. Rosewarry. Rosewarry was... Roseberry was a word that she wrote in her letter to Simon, her son. My dearest darling son, I am quite impressed. I didn't expect you to make it this far. Yet if these words have reached your eyes, rest assured the end of the spiral is near. Stay vigilant and rose-wary. Stay vigilant and rose-wary. For the thorns we discover are twice as sharp at the conclusion of each of our journeys. Is rose-wary a real word? No. Rose... Rose-wary definition. In the video game Blueprints, rosewary is not a standard word with a well-defined meaning. So rosewary has to be like, the fact that he made up a word means that it has to be a hint for something, right? Vigilant and wary are synonyms though, okay? Is it possible to make text bold? Yes, you can. You just highlight it and Control B. Different size text in the same sentence? I would think so, but I haven't tried. So, I think this is going to go... down here. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe I still need to have try other things for this. This, I think we can delete now. Oh, Hugh and Blessed. Delete this. Why did he make up a word? Why did Orave choose the word? Choose to use a not rosewary when it's not a real word. Rosewary. Be wary of roses? Roses have thorns? There's the whole tended rose vine, and vine sounds like vying. Is there any connection to rosemary? I don't think so. Rosemary is like a plant, right? I'm very bad with like identifying different types of plants. I think everything is a red herring now. You think so? It's just to get people to like drive themselves crazy. Because it's like the whole does it never end thing with the spiral of stars, and Clara Epson wrote does it never end. And Orave here is kind of saying that you're close to the end. You said, Varvik, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Yo. Big thank you to Varvik. Welcome to the Rope Cup Gulo. Gulo? Quen Creep, Esther, Crowing Thought, Chaos Dude. All good, all good. You help me? Ah, of course. Anytime. Let me know if you have any other questions. The end of the spiral is near. Rest assured, the end of the spiral is near. Tended rose vine? Okay, I want to give you guys my theory. My other crazy theories that may or may not work, that probably don't work, okay? But This was one of them. It didn't work. I have another theory here. So for the Spiral of Stars anagrams, there is denoted in verse from the music room, tended rosevine from the still waters, and does it never end from her ladyship's chamber. They're all anagrams of each other. It means that they use the same letters and they're just like switched around. And so based on that, we should be looking for another anagram of these same letters to give us a hint on what to do. And they're also mentioned in the rough draft of a new clue here on this page. There's denoted in verse, and it's on the same page and the same board as all of these other anagrams. Like the draft the sixes is an anagram of shifted extras, which is an anagram of the book titled The Fixed Stars. And you see here, there's those arrows, right? The arrow from the X goes to the X. That means that these arrows here means that V, it's going to be, this denoted in verse is going to be an anagram for some other phrase where the V is here and the R is here. And the R is at the very end, right? The arrow goes here. There's basically no space for anything else. The R is at the very end. It's at least the end of the word, if not the end of the whole phrase. So I was looking in an anagram solver, put these letters into an anagram solver and looked for words that end in R, like the anagram of this, but also words that end in R. Like all of these letters, words that end in R, and I don't know if V is not necessarily going to be in the same word as the word that ends in R, but I found one that was very interesting to me that was called Devotee's Dinner. But I don't know if the V spot really fits for it. But it's still very interesting. I have it written here. Anagram could be Devotee's Dinner. And a devotee is someone who is a person who's really devoted, right? Devoted to the cause, devoted to the game, devoted to the Spiral of Stars, devoted to solving the mysteries, or a really devoted diner. So there is a blessing that I've never ever drafted that, like, I don't think anybody really talks about. There is a blessing of the chef, which gives special courses in the dining room. It adds special courses to the dining room. I don't, is it here? I looked it up on what it actually does, but I have never actually taken it. But let me bring it up 1 second. Trying to find a link where it tells you what all the different special dishes are. Okay, I think I found it. Maybe? Here we go. is does it never end an anagram of it? Of the others? Yeah. Does it never end is an anagram of Devotee's Dinner, and more importantly, Tended Rosevine, and the other one. What was the other one again? Denoted in verse. Could you hint if book from library like Tourist Guide could be of use to solve any puzzles? It can be. Everything in this game can be useful for you. Specifically, Tourist Guide, I think it's useful for knowledge later on, but it's pretty niche. My MO, which might be too much for you or too tedious for you. For me, I was using this Obsidian app and I was like screenshotting everything. Anything that like it takes some work to get to, I was screenshotting and labeling like where I found it, like what room I found it in, and then like I could always go refer to it. Basically, I made my own Wikipedia. I made my own wiki of the game here. That will be mine day 2 game to get used to Obsidian. Okay, cool. But yeah, it was a real project. That's why this playthrough took so long. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, this is the one that I wanted to show you guys. Meals. Meals. The main course is always there in the dining room, but if you take Blessing of the Chef, the dining room may serve a special course if a certain shrine blessing is in effect and Simon initiates a spread effect. So, for each different type of spread that you do today, add an extra dish to the dining room. That's what the blessing does. So spread effects are like, from the office, you spread coin. From Secret Garden, you spread fruit. From locker room, you spread keys. From patio, you spread gems. And what else? Tomb? Does Tomb spread stuff? I guess so. I guess it spreads coins in its own room. I'm not sure how that works, but it's like technically a spread room, I guess. Yeah, spread 5 coin in the tomb. And tomb can spread multiple times, it seems, per day. So that's very useful to trigger this. The big thing is these are the 5 special courses. So if you spread 5 times, you're going to get these 5 additional courses in the dining room. They do special things. I don't think they simply just give you steps, but they all have like an upgraded version. And the upgraded version is if you've drafted a certain room. So beef stew pie is an upgrade if you've drafted boiler. Oh no, this is the main course here. This is the special course. Fruit cocktail gives 2 fruit and gives 4 fruit if the wine cellar was drafted. This gives 5 gold and 10 gold if the morning room was drafted. Key lime pie gives keys and if the extra keys if locksmith was drafted, right? So my idea, it's impossible to get tomb spread with chief blessing. That's not impossible. You can shrine and get the blessing of the chef for multiple days, and then on the next day you can get tomb while still having the blessing of the chef active. So my idea, right, with this whole devotee's diner, supposed devotee's diner clue, is to have a day where we eat all the special courses in their upgraded version with blessing of the chef. That would be a devotee's dinner. Someone who's really devoted would eat everything, right? Would go the distance to upgrade everything and eat everything. So not only do we have regular dinner with the extra the supporting room drafted, we would have all 5 extra courses with all 5 supporting room drafted. Yeah, like all of them on the same day. I thought that might trigger something because, you know, a potential anagram of those anagrams is devotee's dinner. I don't know. That seems really hard. That seems kind of hard, but like we could try it. But I also wonder, like, my main concern on anything to do with the Spirals of Stars anagrams is that because it's related to Spiral of Stars, I feel like I am maybe wasting my time until I spell out the whole Spiral of Stars sentence, which I'm not close to doing at all. I've maybe done it like 10 times and there's 100 words. And then the other thing related to Spiral of Stars is this. Here. Planets in the classroom 4th grade might tie to certain words in the sentence to create a new sentence / hint. Classroom. It was, where is it? Here. In the top right corner here. Like, this is the Spiral of Stars. There's supposedly 100 stars here, and then some of these are covered by planets. There's a star here where the Saturn-like planet is. So the word that is associated with this star, the word that gets revealed with this star out of 100 would be like, let's say it's rooms or something, right? Then you'd spell out, there's like 5 or 6 words here. You'd spell them out into a sentence and they would reveal a new clue, but I'm very far away from being able to do that. Do you know what's the letter hidden between plane and hand that paints the earth with the brush? Yes. That one was a hard one. So for the second picture, the one that you call hand that paints the earth, focus on the earth part. Don't worry about the hand or the painting. Focus on the earth part for this specific pair. You want to find a single letter difference between the earth or another word that's the same meaning as earth and the plane. You got it. Yep, that's right. You're welcome. That one was hard for me too because, like, especially because the room that I had found it in, it was being covered. I think it was the workshop. And the bottom the bottom 10% of the hand painting the earth picture was covered, was blocked by the bench of the workshop or something on the workshop in the room. So your focus, your eyesight is already blocked part of the earth, and your focus is like 90% on the hand and the paintbrush, and you only see a tiny little bit of the actual planet that it's painting. So like every single word I was associating with that picture was like hand, brush, paint, draw, all that stuff. And like, it didn't feel like the focus of the picture was on Earth or planet. You notice after a recent patch, the photos in the darkroom has changed a bit. I think I saw a new photo which has actually a partial cut of another one that's already there. I did not notice. I haven't looked in the darkroom very closely after the patch. Is there anything like that stuck out to you, Esther, in terms of like it could be a new hint? I know that I remember from the original darkroom that there were multiple photos that were basically like different versions of each other, or different snaps or different takes of the same scene. Or some were like blurry quality and some were better quality. I don't think something like that would necessarily be new. It could just be like you didn't notice it the first time. The picture of Herbert holding a camera. Okay. I do remember there were multiple versions of that picture. So I don't think the partial cut one that you're talking about is new. This is done. There are other random stuff for us to try, which is oh yeah, this original theory about a hidden hues clue. 3 paths from Prism Pristine. 3 paths convene. I thought I was going to use a prism key into an intersection where 3 paths are convening, and the 3 paths are all different colors, and they add up to 18 rooms. But I doubt it. I think this was way less likely to actually work than any of this stuff, because this has already been used. This clue has been used in the Atelier. So I don't think this is high priority. Draftful House of Only Blue Rooms might be doing something, but there's no explicit clue that pointed to this. Monk Room 8. And then just Telescope for Planetarium. I want to play one day of this save just to see if we get the achievement, because I don't think I've gotten the Steam achievement yet for getting all the trophies. There's a word puzzle that's so RNG you may never find it. Okay, then does this word puzzle give you any like leads into other stuff? Into other clues? I'm gonna try to get study. No one knows. Kind of like the Roseberry. I see. Roseberry seems really, really sus because it's a fake word. Like, you don't just make up a fake word for shits and giggles, right? You make up this fake word because it means something. It has some, it's like either a homophone for something or like an anagram for something. Well, like, I guess the Roseberry part allows him to spell it from the words in the Atelier, from the rooms in the Atelier. This is the corner. Want nursery here? I don't really need steps, right? What do I want? What are we doing here? I think what we want is the mainly we want, I think what we're going to try to do today on this is just something small. We want to get the telescope. Okay, so I think we want to maybe get the telescope, try to find telescope from Her Ladyship's chamber or walk-in closet, and then draft observatory, and then draft like walk-in coat check or something, and then coat check the telescope, and then we're just going to repeatedly use telescope on observatory to throw out the spiral of stars. That could give us something to work towards eventually. I don't know if that's even... I mean, we're not going to do most of that on stream. We're just going to do one day of it on stream so that I can check the... so that we can check the trophy situation. Okay, so before the patch, there were several pictures of Herbert holding a camera in the lavatory. And after the patch, there's one more picture, which is the same photo, but cut the Herbert out. Cut out the Herbert, so just the camera. Are you sure that no Herbert camera photo didn't already exist? I'm not 100% sure. I did not take all the photo. Like, we can check if I have any evidence of the contrary. Let me see here. Dark room. Okay, so I didn't take screenshots of all the photos, so I don't have a photo of just the camera. Permanently increase lockpicking skills each time you draft an upgraded floor plan. Nice. It only came to mind when you said vine plant from Vying Plans. Okay. And Rosewary. Vine plants as in roses and then Rosewary. Yeah. Could have something to do with it. From the very beginning of this game, I had this strange feeling about that photo. Why was Herbert taking a photo in the lavatory? And so many of that photo in the dark room. Perhaps I was thinking too much. But it's really a mystery for you. I see. Shin's huge archives, yeah. So, this is the one. This is the one. He's taking a photo in the lavatory because he needs the mirror. And the mirror is in the lavatory. That makes perfect sense. Right? But why does he need the mirror? I don't know. Okay, I need that laundry room, please. Treasure trove is amazing. What do I... Ladyship's Chamber. So we need to get purple later. At some point later, we're going to Banner of the King for purple. Locked. Dining room, break room. It's so nice in the regular mode. I don't really have to worry about trash. I should probably just take an observatory. Rotate it once. Let it goes up. My lockpicking skills is pretty good, not gonna lie. This gives me some keys. This gives me keys too. Oh, and yeah, it's an upgraded room. Very nice. Oh, we're at 150 almost. Add a word to Spiral Stars, then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank reached, then lose 3 steps for each. Okay. We might be able to get the first word now. Then gain 1 key for... Wait, this is the first word, right? Then is the first word? I think. Or is gain the first word? I think then is the first word. Then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each. Oh man, it's not even close. Then gain 1. And this is so small right now. I have a bigger version of this, don't I? Do I have a bigger version of this? I think I should. Where did it go? Where did I paste this photo? I guess I didn't take a photo of this. So at some point, I'll probably want to take a screenshot of a really big one of these. Like the next day, it'll be like ink pot and this, and get to take a really big one of these, zoomed in photo so I can clearly see where all the stars are, and then we'll try to start labeling each word, each star with each associated word as we reveal the spiral of stars. Did you give some advice on which rooms I shouldn't make more common? From laboratory. Huh? Can you rephrase your question? Not that many gems. Okay, let's do secret passage in a yellow and just get the thing. It's not great, but it's fine. I just want to get laundry room and then get the telescope. Hello. Laundry room, please. Hello. Almost screwed. So there's a room where I can change the rarity of blueprints from conservatory, yes. And I thought just make all rooms common, but that might bite me in the ass later. It certainly would not be a good idea to make all rooms common. You want some rooms common. You want there is probably reason to make every single, like, there is probably a reason for make some rooms common, some rooms standard, some rooms unusual, and some rooms rare. It's not as simple as just make all rooms common. 1/3 times 6, 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. It kind of depends also on where you are at in the game. Like, the rooms that I would make common now are probably not the same rooms that it would be best for you to make common. So just, one thing is common rooms, at the beginning of the game, you basically only see common and standard rooms for the first few rooms that you draft. You're not really going to see an unusual or rare room early on. As you've always suspected, there's more to the den than meets the eye, but this is a fake. This is a lie. Code check here is fine. We're gonna eventually need to code check something. I want Lady Ship's Chamber and Planetarium. and walk-in closet. I mean, I drafted a room that makes other green rooms appear more often and made that room common. Did I screw up? No, I wouldn't say that's necessarily a screw up. You're building towards like a green room synergy, which can be fine. You can make green rooms more common. You can draft the terrace, which makes your green rooms not cost any gems, and then you can draft some really expensive green rooms that are really good, like cloister, like veranda, like courtyard. But a lot of these rooms and drafting have hidden conditions that you may not be aware of yet where you are at in the game. So for example, hold on one sec. For example, green rooms, have you noticed? Have you noticed that some, like most green rooms are not offered in the middle of the house? Like with the exception of cloister and courtyard? Basically with the exception of cloister and courtyard, and technically aquarium, which counts as a green room since it counts as every color, the other green rooms are like never offered in the center of the house. You can only draft them on the east wing and the west wing of the house, like the very edge, on the side of the house. So even if you make green rooms more common with the whatever it's called, with the greenhouse, you still can't draft most of these rooms unless you're drafting on the edge of the house. And that information you can find in some books somewhere, like drafting guides, or in the apple orchard with like the groundskeeper journals. There's a lot of information that you can find lying around if you just explore and draft new rooms and explore the rooms that you draft. Planetarium. Want that. Right now the planetarium contains one chest or one trunk and one die. I need something that goes straight up. They try for Ladyship's chamber. Oh, you know what I should do? You know what I should actually do? I should go from the foundation. Go from the foundation, go here, and then just draft all the way down. Let's do that. I have a key card, right? Drafting guides are your best friend, or just use Shin's laundry study combo and you are golden. Laundry study combo is a really late game combo, though. Like, in order for the laundry study combo, you have to get lucky with finding those two options in the conservatory. But if you do see those two options, if you do end up seeing those options in the conservatory, definitely make them common. I don't think this is bad call to make them common. And you also need like a very nice allowance. You need semi-high allowance for it to work. You also want to get rid of some of the other common rooms. If you have fewer common rooms, then the common rooms that you are looking for have less competition, right? So they have a higher probability of showing up. My allowance is just 9, yeah. So like, it's not really gonna work. It's not gonna really work for you until your allowance is higher. And you're also, like, until you get a certain room that you don't start with. There's a couple of rooms that give you a lot of gold. Or coins. That can be very useful. I wish to meet that red dead end and make it Omega rare or lavatory. Yeah, so if you get lavatory, make it rare. Silver key here. I don't really want weight room. Don't really want a weight room. Mechanarium has how much? 1, 2, 3. Would be 3 doors. Great. Oh, passageway, sure. I don't really need that many steps. Oh, yeah, I'm still upgrading my lockpick skills. That's nice. I have 4 keys left. Okay. So now we just try to draft straight down. Or wait, before I open this. Banner of the King, purple. Get more bedrooms. Higher chance for Ladyship's Chamber. Huh, easy. No telescope though. Telescope would be here on this table. So we can try to draft walk-in closet, I guess, for another chance at telescope. I have seen it in the walk-in closet, but pretty rarely. And then also attic, because it spawns so many items, might have a possibility for it. You know if it's possible to upgrade the same room twice or change the upgrade. There's one room that you can upgrade twice. Lost and Found can find it. Okay, the telescope. So, sir, what is it? Spare green room or spare room can be upgraded twice. Spare room can be upgraded twice to spare green room, spare purple, spare bedroom, and spare hallway, and then those can be upgraded again. Well. Attic. No! What? I clicked attic! I thought I clicked attic, but my mouse must have clicked redraw instead. Oh no. Do we have trading post today? I don't think I've... Shoot. I don't think I've drafted an outer room. Green light means rarity, yes. Green light from the keycard thing means rarity. You're saying trading post can find us telescope. Yeah, maybe. This gives us more stars. Take that, I guess. Oh, and I'm short on keys. I'm short on keys. The rooms that we want are both blue, though. Attic and walk-in closet. You clicked attic, that is a fact. I just watched the clip. Ooh. makes me sad. Vault. I should also consider just getting rid of some purple rooms because because that will help with my RNG. Oh, there it is again. Oh, and Lost and Found. We take Lost and Found or Attic? I think Lost and Found is rare. It might be better to go Lost and Found. I don't know. I don't think Attic is rare. I think Attic is like standard or unusual for me. This is rare. Attic is standard, yeah. Okay. Which item are we gonna lose though? There's a wrench in there, and then the second item I can't see. The wrench. Do we want to wrench something? I have no idea. I could make pump room common because you have to gatekeep it. You can gatekeep it with the pool anyways. I made laboratory rare. Wrench at trading post might be good. Oh, to get. Alright, let's go in. Oh, it's here! Oh my god, we actually got it from Lost and Found. Freaking first try. Wow. What a clutch. Wrench is a rare item for sure, yes. What an absolute clutch that was. Yeah, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go back to the room. So I'm thinking, like, how are we gonna do this? So we're gonna bring the telescope to planetarium, use it there. Bring it to observatory, use it there, and then check it. Right, coat check it, and then just go to the next day. Let's see if I can find like. I want freezer. Well, there's walk-in closet too. That sound is us getting 3 gems from having the walk-in closet ladyship's chamber combo. Into the foundation. We need to go back down because we're not connected. The foundation side is not connected to the bottom side. That one blue candle at the top of the screen, that has something to do with the blue throne. You don't need to worry about it. It's very late game stuff. My advice though, when you're drafting, I would highly prioritize drafting rooms that you've never seen before. Unless it's going to unless it's going to really screw you over and you really want to continue the run for some reason because you have some progress that you haven't made that you can make. But like, I would even take a new room that completely bricked the day if there wasn't something like urgent that I needed to get done on this day. In order to draft a room that I've never seen before. Ben Mora, the Red Stone. Starting tomorrow, each planetarium will contain 1 apple. I have not been taking screenshots of this. I should be, though. Like, I never realized they've never really shown the planets with colors before. Do we know the names of all the planets? So, telescope adds a trunk. Telescope adds stuff to planetarium permanently. Trunk, die, apple. Fen Mora, the redstone. Is Fen Mora the same as just Mora? Is this our planet? That doesn't look like our planet. Our planet has water and land. It looks like our planet kind of looks like Earth in this game. Let's go here. Let's see if I can draft a some sort of carryover. Good enough. Maybe it's not necessary. Moon pendant. Have you guys noticed also that some rooms have this hum noise to it? It's kind of random. The showroom has it, the vault has it. I think maybe the laboratory has it. It's really weird. I wonder if that's some sort of a hint to something. But what does it come from? Does it come from the lights, the vents? You guys hear that, right? And then it's gone as soon as you walk out. Like, why would that be in a game? That also seems very strange to have. I'm gonna go to observatory first and then Kojak. I did not need to do this. Sometimes noise is loud. I see the ASMR implementation in the game and I love it. The ASMR is real though in this game from Mary's voice. Okay, look at that 151 now. Get the inkwell. Lose 3 steps for each. Oh my god! I could have killed myself if we didn't have that many steps. We could have accidentally killed ourselves before we co-checked our telescope. We lost like 27 steps. Oh lord. Oh wait. I want to take a screenshot of this. So here we've got like then gain 1 key and 1 gem for each rank reached. Then lose 3 steps for each rank. So we're like here right now. I don't know if you can see my cursor that clearly. It's kind of faint. We're here right now. And I believe the first planet, I think, is somewhere like around here. And there's a planet here on this star. And then there's a planet here, and then there's some planets in the inner circles. You can't see? No, you can. You can see my cursor. It's just very faint. Yeah. Okay. So that'll be a project that I probably do mostly off stream. Just getting more Spiral of Stars stuff and maybe trying some other things, other theories, but just nothing is so concrete that we know that there's something else out there. Except for the thing that someone mentioned in chat about some obscure puzzle that does not seem to give new hints. Right, what was it? What did they say it was? Trying to scroll up. You know, the Count of the Castle said that I will get the property, the Baron Herbert, if I will find the 46th room in a timely manner. Do you know if skipping dates have consequences? No. There are no consequences to skipping days. There's no time limit. As far as I know, there's no time limit for finding room 46. But maybe it's like a year. If there is one, it's probably something like 365 days, which is like absurd. But yeah, don't worry about skipping days. I do think that line confused some people and made them think that they need to rush and not like take their time. Telescope has been checked. Okay. And let's go, I guess, end the day in the break room. More hint on the staff announcements in office the longer you take. Oh, speaking of staff announcements. I haven't done that in a long time. I have not read those in a long ass time. Today's January 15th or 16th. I have not read it in almost a month. I threw so many days away for just getting good carryover for a good run when I need it. It's fine, doesn't matter that much. Yeah. Sunday, 26. Simon, remind me when I come back to work to create you a Blackbridge admin key. As you are obviously very technically proficient, perhaps even more so than most of my staff here. Funny enough, following our format, the naming of your admin key would theoretically be Jones, which might be the first one where the admin key is the same as the last name. So, one of my viewers told me yesterday that I'd missed something small, lore-related, in the Blackbridge Grotto. Maybe I should go back and take a look. It could be, I was thinking, if it has to do with the Blackbridge Grotto, it could be to do with login, another admin key that we haven't found. We could try Jones and see what happens, see if it works. Now, it's been a month. Randolph Moore better have gotten his ass moving and enabled this admin key for me. Farewell 1993, hello 1994. The future is looking up and we're all looking forward to getting back to work. Happy New Year, Simon. I was just thinking, if it was a new admin key, who should we try? We haven't really tried Herbert Sinclair. It would be Sync H. We haven't tried. Have we tried our mom's name? Or Clara's name? I don't know. Clara might be too, like, she died in 83, so it's like a long time ago. But we should definitely try Herbert's name and our mom's name. But I don't know. Our mom has so many names that, like, do we use Marigold? Do we use Jones? Do we use Epson? Do we use one of her, like, 5 fake names in the passports? I got Reva D named. Don't know where to put it though. Right. I see. You probably haven't unlocked the location to use it. Sunday, January 2nd. We had an informal staff meeting today in Reddington, and we all agreed that providing you with some more assistance will expedite our return to work. We feel we've had more than enough vacation. Of course, if you prefer to work independently, please feel to disregard our more helpful messages on these boards. Kimberly Thompson. So after the new year, they start sending hints. January 6th. Randolph, can you see on the network how many upgrade discs Simon has found? I thought it might be helpful to him if he knew how many were still left on the estate. According to the last backup I did, I believe there were a total of 16 upgrade discs that we produced for the estate. Kimberly Thompson. Surprisingly, according to the network records, Simon has actually found and used all 16 upgrade discs, which is crazy because I'm not even sure I knew where half of them were kept. Randolph. January 10th. A few nights ago, I saw Florealis in the sky, which is incredibly auspicious, since tomorrow marks the beginning of Morajai's winter harvest and the celebration of the third paragon, Rena. The farmers of Morajai always refer to the angels by their natural order, a preference Herbert adopted in his final years after his trip there. So, gave us an extra hint on the natural order of the angels, which we don't need anymore. How did we get the natural order of the angels, anyways? Right? It was in his will and testament, I believe. Their natural numeric order. Much debate over their natural numeric order. Yeah, Herbert's final will mentioned that they do have a natural numeric order. I just don't remember where the hints for their natural numeric order came from at this point. Like the specific details of what is the natural numeric order. I remember, like, you needed to know what the names of the angels were relative to what item they're holding, what tool they're holding. And then, like, maybe also what they were the paragon of. Yeah, they got numbers in the church, but that's the other order. That's the basic one. That's not the natural one. well. Not a big deal. Already solved that anyways. Simon, last weekend we started making a list of upgrades I knew of. It's only half of them, and hopefully it will be of some help. He sends it anyways. Or she sends it anyways. Her ladyship's chamber, mechanarium, freezer, morning room, tomb, great hall, vault, garage. Oh, and I think there's one in archives, but it's locked in a file cabinet. Anne might know where that key is. There's actually 2 file cabinet keys I hid for the Baron, but I think the one you're talking about is buried by the grill in the patio. I'd have to double check the aquarium to be certain. They're just really throwing out hints at you now. Starting on like day 40. No, starting on day like 50 something. 56. They're like, okay, he's had enough time. Time to spoil some stuff. I guess it's fair. By the time by day 60 something, if you haven't found some of this stuff, you probably will never find it unless they tell you about it. Okay, wait. There is still one thing I want to do. I wanted to go to Blackbridge Grotto and try out some names. See if we can get any more lore. You took the mansion hostage. They want to get back to work. I know, right? But I think they're still getting paid. Even if they're not working, they're still getting paid. Okay, admin key. Jones. Not found. Damn it, Moore. Damn it, Randolph. What are you doing? Sinclair H. Admin not found. Mary M. Mary Joan M. Epps M. No. What about her fake passports? Let me see. In archives. Simon? No, it's so there's a certain format for the admin key. It's always the first 4 letters of your last name plus the first initial. And then you've got the 2 letters capitalized. The first letter of your last name and the first initial of your first name are capitalized. Not archives, but vault. So we've got Samantha Hayes. A-S? A-S? Oh, you know what? A lot of these are compromised. There is one, though. This one is not compromised. Jean Ribbon. Oh, maybe? Maybe Rib J. I've got a good feeling about this. Oh, snap, that works. Okay. Okay. So she had... Mom was a network administrator of Blackbridge when she... With the fake passport name that was not compromised. Jean Ribbon. Okay, what do we want to do? We want to go to admin logs. January 86. Okay, that's not new. That's not new. That's not new. We want 87. 87 is when... Starting around here. Okay. Recording capabilities of all cameras on the estate have been disabled. This is their setup for when Mom started hiding out here in the estate. Additionally, the existing video playback functionality of the security terminal has also been removed. Okay. March 2nd, 87. 2 new admin keys have been added to the network user database. With P and Rib J. With P. I need to write these down. Rib J. Jean Ribbon. Mary's alias. Only working fake passport. And then with P? Who is with P? With P. Alright, Jean and I are successfully logged in now. He's calling her Jean. I guess in case, like, in the future, police or FBI or detectives comb through these logs. These admin logs can only be accessed by the Blackbridge terminal, so I advise we use this for sensitive messages and suspend electronic email moving forward. More. As soon as you've got the network address from Manning. Manning is Caleb Manning, the author, who was suspected of some terrorist activity or terrorist connections. You can begin those file transfers now. As soon as you got the network address from Manning, you can begin those file transfers now. We need them ASAP. Copy that. It should be done by the time you and Philip are moved out of the shelter. So mom was in the shelter for a while. We knew that. Who's Philip? There was a couple people named Philip. Okay, look at this. Caleb Manning and Philip White. There is the article from the archives about November 11th, 1986. Caleb Manning. So she's working with Manning. She's also working with Philip White, detained by the Red Guard on suspicion that they were part of an insurgent group called the Children of Blackwater, or RLCF. I have that article back in archives, I believe. Actually, you came across the content which gave you the information on with P. Want me to tell you? I might have forgotten. We did take multiple breaks about the game. You can tell me where I came across the content of with P. Where is this? Here, right? Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White. Philip White was his publisher. In the library? Was it one of the names that checked out a book or something? Or he's not an author, he's a publisher. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF. What does RLCF stand for? Will also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. RLCF is an interesting acronym. What does RLCF stand for? You know, there was... I wonder if this is like a numeric core code. Maybe the numeric core of this 4 letters is 8 or something, or 46 or something. It could also, you know what it would remind me of? Because it's 4 letters, there was a blue note, something about like a blue memo, something about the dogs in the kennel. There were like 4 dogs and their names were really random. But I wonder if maybe RLCF stands for all of them, all those 4 dogs names. You know, let me see here. Oh, I can't get it. I can't get it because I'm on VPN. Sinclair, yeah, here. Carter, Thoughtless, Hot Sauce, and Drawbridge. Oh no, it's not RLCF. That would have been a cool little Easter egg. What is the numeric core of this? Numeric core, we've got R, which is 18, L, which is 12, C, which is 3, F is 6. So we've got, well, 18 minus 12, which is 6, times 3 divided by 6. Should be 3. Numeric core of 3. Doesn't really give us any crazy info. I thought it would have been like 8 or 46. That would have been kind of making sense. Okay. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in the statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. I keep wondering who they're referring to there. I feel like it's someone that we maybe eventually know. So with P is actually Philip White. And they're also working with Caleb Manning. Okay, I'm writing this down. If by Philip you mean if by Philip you mean Paul, then yes, that timeline can work for us. So Paul is his alias. The with P, the P in with P stands for Paul. I apologize. This admin key tripped me up for obvious reasons. I'll be wiping these logs regardless as soon as we're done here. With P and Philip White, they have the same initials, so... Be at ease, friend. It is of little consequence. Let us know when the transfer is complete. Data packet transfer from Firestrom Erija. Total file size 14 kilobytes. Wait, how long did it take for them to transfer 14 kilobytes? It was like days or something. I don't know if it was going on for that long or not. But I mean, it's 1987. Firestrom Erija. That's interesting. Mary Philip White and Caleb Manning worked together. Transferred file from Firestrom Erija to Blackbridge. We have finished moving and have made ourselves at home. Be advised that 2 additional crates are expected to arrive within the next 3 days. So March 14th moved from shelter to safe house. Should say finished moving. Randolph. Wait, this is all the way in July now, like a 4-month time skip. Randolph, instead of simply deleting these logs, would it be possible to instead replace them with manufactured messages? I'd like to leave a trail of breadcrumbs to lure would-be clue seekers down the proverbial garden path. Ah, yes, we can create a dummy admin account with pseudo privileges. Splendid. In that case, I'll better get to writing. Our visitor last week has given me a bit of inspiration for a new book. She's referring to the detective, Von Margle. As requested yesterday, new admin key created, though the requested name doesn't quite fit with our typical length formatting. That's Leeb, L-E-E-B. That's the one that we got originally, and we were so confused by the admin logs of them, like, killing Mary. They were talking about killing Mary, but that's a whole cover. That makes sense. It's a whole cover-up. It wants the detectives and people looking for her to believe that she's dead. With P says, more, I'd say it's about time to scrub these logs. The 4 of us are ready to go dark. Gene Ribbon says, Randolph, I've left the final manuscript in the safe house. Please look after the other children. The final manuscript. Please look after the other children. Should our paths not cross again, we will embrace each other in soot and ash. Do not look within, says Randolph. Do not look back. For we are with you, and there is nothing behind you. May the black shores guide you both. So the other children, maybe she's referring to the children of the Black Water. I think I'm starting to think that this group is the children of the Black Water, or at least they're part of the children of the Black Water, and that they refer to each other as the other children. I can't think of actual other children other than Simon at this point. Rib J and with P delisted in user database. Effective immediately, all electronic mail capabilities have been restricted and now can only be accessed via the office terminal. All other terminal inboxes have been archived and can only be restored via admin control. Okay. And this is all stuff that we've read before. Three additional delisted admin keys. Nice. Okay, good lore stuff though. That's cool. That is kind of nice to read. I do kind of wish that they would tell us a little bit more about how the whole, like, I don't know, I almost wish there was like a cutscene for the heist or something, you know? But yeah. Very, very nice. So, are we gonna get this trophy or what? This trophy of all trophies collected? Let's end the day. Let's end the day in the break room. Let's see if we get a trophy tomorrow in the morning. You know, if Wine Company could have used somewhere else. Perhaps very, 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 very late in the game. What are you thinking, Barbik? Are you thinking about like code checking the wind-up key or something, or what's the idea? Just a thought. I haven't found a hole yet, but I bet there is one. Maybe. Have you found any upgrade discs, Barbik? Yeah, plenty. Okay. So is that why you ask? Did you upgrade the parlor yet? Where's my trophy, damn it? Oh, maybe I have to draft trophy room. I bet I have to draft trophy room. There it is. Yes. Yes, we got it. The trophy of trophies. The end of a journey. Complete the trophy case. You have been awarded the trophy of trophies for mastering the estate and completing the trophy case. Congratulations. GG. Oh, it looks so beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Does that mean 100%? I mean, technically on Steam, yes, I have 100% in the game in terms of Steam achievements. But I think you can get this, you can get all 16 trophies without actually 100%ing the game, in my opinion. Like, yeah. There's still 2 really big chapters to do outside of these achievements or outside of these trophies. There's almost nothing that is like... There's almost nothing specifically after Room 46 on here. Like I'm just looking. Which of these do any of these require you to finish Room 46? Like, it requires you to do stuff after Room 46 to get. Like, obviously all of these are Room 46, but like you can technically do this before finishing Room 46. You can do this before finishing Room 46. You can do this before finishing Room 46. This one, I think you can probably do before Room 46 if you're really, really trying. But maybe it's probably unlikely. But I think this one you could do before. Yeah, all of these you could technically do before Room 46, with this one probably being the hardest. Trophy of Sigils. Diploma trophy is tainted? Tainted because I didn't get it on my first try. Day 1 trophy should be done on a new save file. Yes. Day 1 trophy and the trophy of speed need to be done on a new save file, and then after you get them, you can transfer the trophy over using a certain in-game mechanic that isn't unlocked until later. GG's, 100%, yeah. Mdoko, I'm sorry, I don't know why the poll command doesn't work. Maybe it's because we're not on the right category? But let me get you the link. There you go. Oh, man. Wow. Great game. GG's. Let us... I'm just gonna go and do the planetarium and observatory again and then call it a day. And then we'll play some Gwent for the rest of the stream. Should get study first. Lucky Rabbit's Foot. We carried over Lucky Rabbit's Foot and the key card. Not very lucky. What do I need? Planetarium and observatory, right? What's my planetarium? I think I probably made planetarium rare. Unusual. Okay. try to roll for planetarium on this one because it's unusual. It's not gonna show up as much, except for with the library. Whereas observatory, I think I can get any time. All right, Sparksy. Thanks for hanging out. See ya. Have you done everything you want to in this game? I think so. I think at this point I have. Oh, I need the code check. I think at this point I basically have done everything that I want to do in this game. There are still like some loose ends. There are still some number of loose ends that I haven't tried yet. So I think I'm gonna just chill, take it easy, not grind too hard. Is there a non-blue room that I want? I want treasure trove. No, I wanted to. Ooh, I wanted to rotate there. There's other stuff though. Yeah, a bunch of like loose ends that I wanted to check. Oh, we lost a bunch of steps again. But maybe I will come back at some point to stream this game. I think probably after today we won't stream Blueprints anymore. But I think at some point we will. We could see the possibility of coming back if we somehow discover new content off stream. Then lose 3 steps for each rank reached. Yeah. Get keys from this, which is nice. I bet this game has room for DLC. I would not be so sure. Like, this is the type of game that you do really need to have planned out really for like early and fully, because of the puzzles. The puzzles, they overlap a lot with each other. You got to make sure that there's consistent. There's no inconsistencies, right? It can be very difficult to do. I don't really want Ladyship's Chamber anymore. I want Planetarium, right? Maybe we go towards the conservatory and try to make Planetarium more common. If they added a guest wing or something, maybe. But it's not. I'm not talking about the physical area. The physical area is not the problem here. The problem would be like just keeping the consistency of all the puzzles and hints together. Here we're in the corner, so I will take conservatory or planetarium. There, we got planetarium. So this big planet. This is the big planet. Massive. It's covering the whole screen, dude. Baya, dark shadow. Each planetarium will contain 1 dirt pile. Okay. They're getting worse and worse. I feel like the first one was maybe the best with the trunk. And then the dye, second best, and the apple, third best, and then the dirt pile is like, okay. Alright. Oh, I didn't... Oh no, I did use it here. Okay, so I need to code check this telescope again before I call it a day. And I think we could try to find... we could try to draft a break room. We get to keep our key card. But yeah, GG guys. This was an amazing game. Blue Prince was such a good game. It's pretty... I think this was like... I would say this game was even better than Outer Wilds for me. And Outer Wilds was really good. Better than Return of the Obra Dinn. Into these sort of mystery games. Mystery puzzle games. This is so amazing. I felt legitimately addicted to this game for a good 2 weeks. And then even after we took a 3 week break from it and went on vacation and came back, it was like, it just sucked me right back in again. I'm glad we found another one to the list, yeah. Okay. But GG's, everybody. I think this is going to be it for Blue Prince streams going forward. I will still check out... I will still try random things like Spiral of Stars theories, like... QM Blessed theories, and what? Just random stuff to try on my notes, like draft full Blue House. But I have low expectations for them, and I also don't know like when I will get to it. It'll just be whenever I have extra time, and I can just try it on my own. But I think like basically I'm not gonna stream it because it's gonna be a lot of time with most likely no results. Oh, my other theory was the whole Devotee's Diner thing, eating a bunch of different special meals, right? But if I do end up getting a positive result for something and it unlocks another clue or hint, then I might come back to streaming it. Blue Prince and Expedition 33, these two games came out of nowhere and crashed expectations. My top games this year so far. Yeah, I need to play Expedition 33. We'll see. We'll see when. I don't think I'll start Variety right away. I might wait a little bit to start Variety again. All right. See ya. GG's. Bye-bye, chat.